shocked me. For the first time in 20 years, since 2003, the current city judge is Judge John Rosson. He's held the position for 35 years. Just so everyone in fairness gets their name out there, Mary Ward, Andrew Beamer, and Tyler Cavanis are all running for that same position and all have their reasons. And the current judge has his reasons. I look at something like this and say, this race, like some offices in Knoxville and Knox County, requires voters to vote on someone or some type of job that they probably don't know enough about. Should there be two questions? Should there be term limits? And do you think some of these types of positions should just be appointed by the mayors who are elected for the county and the city?
Well, the city judge, and I've known John Rosson very well.
Right.
And
this is nothing against him. This is just.
I think he's just a class guy. And not saying anything negative about the other people. I don't know them. But the city judge does traffic, it's code enforcement, animal control issues. And so there are things that affect people in the city. And the judge's job is to make judgments based on the law. And I don't know that the city voters can't make up their minds on this one. I don't know that first of all, I'm not even sure what the change would require to make it appointed. But I think if voters want to select a judge, this judge, they should be able to do it.
There are multiple judges in the Knox County that get elected. The general sessions courts, the chancellor courts. So it's not unusual. And you'll never have any of those. Those are all state constitutional offices. And then you would have to change the state charter for the entire state of Tennessee or a state constitution to get that changed. So there's nothing wrong in concept of electing judges. And I know John as well. I worked with him for years when I was with the city. So I think the question is, should this be term limited? It did not apply, I think, when we did the term limit laws. So it's up to the voters to say, John, you've had the position for long enough. We need new blood. Or, John, you've done a good job for these last 30-some years. Keep up the good work. Right. And we'll find that out.
I contributed to Tyler Cavanis's campaign, so I'll disclose that up front. And also I want to say, I think it says a lot about what the most powerful elected position in the city of Knoxville might be if you haven't received a challenger in the last 20 years. And, that's the person that can get you out of parking tickets and dirty lot tickets and citations and that sort of thing. So, and I think the reason why Judge Rosson has received this amount of challengers is the driving incident that he was involved with in Middle Tennessee when he was going the wrong way up an exit ramp. So he was going the wrong way, and that made news. And I think that's what made a lot of these candidates sort of sit up and go, the voters need a choice, and we should give them that choice. And voters have, I firmly believe that no one should get a free lunch in an elected office.
And we are out of time, but I need
John Rosson is a very good man.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. This was not to just point him out. It was an example.
It sounded like him.
No, this was an example. The only example I had to say, wow, someone hasn't been challenged for that long and been, maybe there should be term limits, maybe there shouldn't. Again, and I'm not making any comments about him. I just want to make sure, but we are out of time. See you next week.
The views of guests